When Donald Trump, the billionaire and current US president, known for branding his personal Boeing 737, goes silent at the sight of Vladimir Putin's private jet, you know this isn't just any aircraft. They call it the Flying Kremlin, a $700 million armored fortress in the sky, outfitted with classified military tech, royal interiors, and built to survive nuclear war. This plane is a floating command center, ready to launch full-scale conflict from above. But the price tag isn't the scariest part. This jet can disappear from radar, survive underwater, and protect one of the world's most powerful leaders with unmatched technology and strategy. It's a symbol of power sanctified by steel and secrecy. What you're about to see is beyond headlines and history books. It's a glimpse into a world where power is absolute and survival is engineered. Vladimir Putin's deadly chess game in the skies isn't for the faint of heart. Watch carefully and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This $700 million fortress isn't just transportation. It's the steel heart of global dominance. This isn't just any airplane. It's the ultimate fortress soaring miles above the Earth. A machine so advanced it stuns NATO radars, freezes CIA trackers, and baffles Western satellites. Officially known as the IL-96-300PU, intelligence insiders call it something else, the Flying Kremlin. At a jaw-dropping $716 million each, these flying palaces cost more than entire cities and dwarf defense budgets of small nations. But this isn't about flaunting wealth, it's about survival and absolute power in the skies. Armored like a tank, stealth-equipped and fully armed, this airborne citadel is built to wage war mid-flight if needed. Here's the kicker. Putin never flies solo. Whenever he travels, 3 to 5 identical IL-96 launch together, all loaded with fuel and protected by top-tier air defenses. Even his closest security can't tell which is his plane. It's a deadly guessing game. Shoot the wrong one and you're firing at a ghost. This colossal beast is no mere transport. It's a nuclear command center disguised as an airplane, 55 meters long, with wings wider than a football field, cruising at nearly 900 km/h, and capable of flying 10,000 kilometers non-stop. And when it's airborne, it vanishes from radar. No flight numbers, no transponders, constantly changing signals to stay invisible. There's nowhere safer on this planet, no power more untouchable, and anyone who thinks they can track Putin's flight is dangerously mistaken. Behind those steel doors lies more than technology. It's a floating throne of Russian supremacy, a moving fortress where real power lives beyond all eyes. Inside the Flying Kremlin, the outside fortress transforms into an airborne palace, a realm crafted not just to impress, but to proclaim absolute authority. Step past the steel door, and you enter a space designed for a president wielding nuclear command, far removed from ordinary life. Warm amber light bathes hand-polished walnut panels, genuine leather seats edged with gold trim invite, while silk-embroidered Russian motifs trace ancient heritage. Overhead, a crystal chandelier sways gently, yet never wavers, engineered to remain perfectly still at 40,000 feet. This is no luxury cabin. It's the executive nerve center of Russia soaring above the world, a war room where decisions echo globally in seconds. Persian rugs line the floor, plush fur-lined chairs surround a touchscreen-embedded conference table, and military-grade encrypted communication systems hum quietly in the background. Adjacent lies the president's private office, triple secured with layered defenses, a place to receive global leaders or reflect alone amidst the clouds, holding the fate of nations in balance. The rest quarters whisper quiet power, a king-sized bed draped in top-tier linens, a gold-dipped headboard, windows shielded with radiation-proof framing. A clock on the wall defies time zones, displaying Moscow, Washington, and Beijing, a reminder that this man watches the world, always. The leisure space houses a compact gym and a discreet bar, where dignitaries may be entertained, or solitude sought after high-stakes talks. Even the bathroom asserts control, natural stone walls, gold-coated fixtures, and high-pressure showers, because power demands precision in every detail. Russian art, from Soviet realism to bold modern abstraction, graces the walls. This isn't just Putin's aircraft. It's a vessel carrying the soul of Russia itself, flawlessly crafted, not for show, but for survival. Suspended in the skies for endless hours, this sanctuary is shielded against electronic warfare and built to protect the nation's most vital life. In that moment, you grapple with awe and chilling fear alike, a testament to strategic power, resilience, and the brutal calculus of survival at 40,000 feet. Don't be fooled by the luxury, though. Beneath the opulence lies a fortress that keeps NATO on edge. The IL-96 300PU isn't designed for comfort. It's engineered to survive doomsday. Its exterior is coated with radar-absorbing stealth alloy, making it nearly invisible. What appears in the sky isn't a plane, but a moving nightmare. Inside, a quantum-encrypted communication system rules, unhackable, untraceable, unstoppable. Even amid electronic warfare chaos, Putin can command the Russian strategic arsenal from the skies. With a simple nod, a nuclear launch order can be dispatched. This flying office doubles as a covert command center, capable of directing the entire nuclear force without ever touching down. And if you think that's all, think again. The plane's sealed fuselage and independent oxygen system allow it to submerge underwater, maintaining pressure, communications, and life support for hours. A literal flying submarine, a steel coffin in the clouds, a survival pod built for one. Its final layer of defense is unmatched. Anti-missile lasers, active electronic jammers, real-time threat sensors, and the ability to call in a fleet of Su-57 fighter jets within minutes to form an ironclad shield. This isn't just transport or a presidential plane. It's a 21st century Noah's Ark, designed to save one man when the world falls apart. But surviving the skies is only half the battle, because when the flying Kremlin lands, the real operation ignites on the ground. This isn't just a transfer, it's a high-stakes tactical movement known as the escort in flames. As the aircraft door opens, a convoy of sleek black vehicles locks into formation, silent, precise, unstoppable. At its core roars the Oris Senat, Putin's personal armored beast. Weighing over 7 tons and longer than a cargo truck, it moves with the grace of a luxury coupe. Under the hood, a monstrous twin-turbo V12 pumps out 850 horsepower, powerful enough for a lightning-fast escape or to absorb enemy fire. Think that's wild? The Oris's chassis is forged from military-grade alloys, impervious to sniper rounds and landmines. Its bulletproof windows are 6 centimeters thick, capable of withstanding grenades, assault rifles, and even shockwaves from direct bomb blasts. Inside, the cabin is a sealed fortress, boasting multi-layer air filtration and an independent oxygen system, ensuring survival even amid chemical, biological, or nuclear attacks. If the city is poisoned, this car is the last refuge on Earth. Every inch screams absolute authority. Italian leather, CNC carved walnut wood, biometric locks, a digital command console, and reinforced swivel chairs with massage functions. From the back seat, Putin could command the entire Russian state with encrypted messages and secure orders at his fingertips. This isn't just a limo, it's a mobile war room cloaked in glossy black paint. And like his airborne fortress, Putin never rides solo. Dozens of identical Oris vehicles move in tight formation. Decoys, mine-resistant units, rapid response vehicles, all part of a labyrinthine dance where not even bodyguards know which car truly carries him. This convoy isn't transportation. It's a surgical strike of modern warfare, protecting a single man with a system more sophisticated and costly than the defense budget of many nations. Through city streets and hostile terrain, the escort in flames cuts like a razor, unseen, untouchable, unstoppable. And just when you think that's the pinnacle of Russia's protection for its leader, buckle up, because what comes next is something unprecedented in history. A global response system so vast, so automatic, it can trigger from a single wrong move. The armored convoys and those monstrous 10-ton machines, they're just the tip of the iceberg. The smokescreen, the first line of defense. Real power doesn't just ride in a car or soar in the sky. It moves silently through satellites, encrypted microchips, and military codes crafted not only to shield one man, but to brace for the collapse of a nation. Welcome to the Global Response Protocol, a steel-clad network stretching from Kaliningrad to the Pacific, always primed to move, strike, or vanish without a trace. When Putin steps outside, up to 60 fighter jets may shadow him within a 400-kilometer radius, operating in semi-stealth mode with zero radio chatter and no public GPS. Every signal is quantum encrypted. If a threat is sensed, underground servers unleash an automatic chain reaction, no human intervention needed. Because at this echelon, you don't just guard a person with bodyguards, you shield them with military-grade algorithms. The scariest part? You no longer know where Putin actually is. Maybe inside the Oris limousine, maybe a robotic decoy, or maybe he never left the Kremlin at all. Every public appearance could be a masterclass in deception, a choreographed illusion designed to confuse and disarm before you can even think to act. This outer shield isn't built to fend off just any attacker. It's engineered to freeze the very concept of attack in its tracks. You cannot strike a man with 60 jets shadowing his path, triple-layered radar nets surrounding him, and a media grid capable of scrambling GPS worldwide in seconds. Above all, you can't reach a leader whose entire space has been militarized into an impenetrable flying fortress. Most world leaders treat power like a show, a carefully curated image. But for Vladimir Putin, power is a fortress, an impenetrable architecture of cold steel and invisible defense. Yet even that fortress isn't the final layer. Beneath the titanium shell, beyond the radar and jets, lies a realm where Putin transcends flesh and blood. Here, he becomes a coded symbol of eternal authority, an untouchable algorithm of survival designed to outlast time itself. No one truly knows when or if he ever leaves the Kremlin. The convoys, the planes, the fighter jets, just smoke and mirrors, timed with atomic precision. To touch that throne could be your last move. This is no longer about national security or military muscle. It's a political operating system where human emotion is erased and strategy reigns supreme. If you think you've seen it all, think again. What you've glimpsed is only the surface of a labyrinth no outsider has ever fully explored. Stay with us, because this silent, steel-clad symbol moves in shadows, never fully revealing its face. In today's world, real power doesn't roar. It hides in the unseen hands that control everything from behind the curtain. From Putin's story, we learn this. Survival requires preparation, technology, and a vision far beyond a single lifetime. We may not command jets or satellites, but every day, we build our own fortresses, in mind, body, family, and values. Remember, true power isn't in what you display. It lives in what others dare not touch. Don't forget to subscribe to us. Thanks for watching all the way through.